Hello guys, today I will tell you another story. The story name The Old Sailor Sword. Chapter 1. The young boy. Long ago in a small village near the hills, there lived a boy named Arun. He was still for his age. He was tall for his age, with strong arms and a brave heart. His father was a farmer and her mother made cloth from cotton. Life was simple, but the village was often in danger. Enemy soldiers from a neighboring kingdom would come and take forts, animals, and even people. The villagers had no army to protect them. They only had a small group of guard, and these guards were old and tired. One night, when Arun was just 15 years old, the enemy attacked the village. They burned the fields and took many things. Arun's father tried to stop them, but he was hurt badly. That night, Arun made a promise of to himself. I will learn to fight, he said. I will protect my people. No one will hurt my family again. Chapter 2. The training. The next morning, Arun went to the old guard captain, whose name was Devraj. Devraj was an old man, but his eyes were sharp and his hands were steady. He had fought in many wars when he was young. Please teach me to fight, Arun said. Devraj looked at the boy for a long time. Fighting is not easy, he said. It is not about being strong. It is about being brave, patient, and wise. Are you ready for such hard work? Arun nodded. Yes, I am ready. He began years of hard training. Every morning before the sun rose, Arun practiced with a wooden sword. He learned how to stand, how to move, and how to protect himself. Devraj taught him. Devraj taught him not only how to fight but also how to think. True warring A true warrior does not fight for anger, Devraj said one day. A true warrior fights to protect, not to destroy. Arun trained for 5 long years. He grew stronger every day. His arms become powerful. His mind becomes sharp and his heart become brave. He also learned to read maps to understand the land and to lead other young men. Then, chapter 3, the war begins. When Arun turned 20, the enemy kingdom attacked. The enemy kingdom attacked again. This time, it was not a small raid. It was a full war. Thousands of soldiers marched towards the village and the nearby towns. The king of their land called for every able man to join the army. Arun did not wait. He picked up his sword. He said goodbye to his mother and walked to the army camp. At the camp, Arun met many other young men. Some were scared, some were excited, but all of them knew that his war would decide the future of their homeland. The general of the army, a wise man named Mira, saw something special in Arun. She noticed how he cared of the other soldiers, how he shared his food, and how he said came even when danger was near. You will lead a group of soldiers, Mira told him. Not because you are the strongest, but because you think of other before yourself. Then chapter 4, the first battle. The first battle happened near a wide river. The enemy soldiers came in great numbers, like a black cloud covering the land. Arun's group was small and 50 men, but they stood together. Remember, Arun said to his men before the battle, we do not fight because we hate them. We fight because we love our homes, our families, and our peoples, and also our homeland. The battle was long and hard. Arrows flew like rain. Arrows flew like rain. Sword clashed like thunder. Many men fell on both sides. Arun fought bravely, but he also protected his friends. When a young soldier named Kiran was hurt, Arun carried him to safety even while enemy soldiers were near. Then, by the end of the day, Arun groups had won the battle. They had stopped the enemy from crossing the river, but the coast was heavy. Many good men had died. Oh no. Arun sat by the river that night, looking at the stars, feeling both proud and sad. Why do you fight? Why do we fight? A young soldier asked him. Because sometimes Arun said quietly, peace can only come after we protect it with cords. Chapter 5. Long War. The war continued for 3 years of many times. Arun became a famous leader. People called him the shield of the village because he always protected his soldiers and never left anyone behind. He fought in many battles in forests of mountain and near rivers. But Arun never forgot the lesson Devraj had taught him. He never fought with hate. Even when enemy soldiers surrounded, he tried them with kindness. He gave them food and water. He let injured enemies receive treatment. One day, an enemy general named Baldev was captured. Many soldiers wanted to punish him harshly, but Arun stopped them. He is a man just like us, Arun said. He fought for his people the way we fought for our. We do not need to be cross to the strong, cruel to be strong. This kindness surprised many people, including Baldev. Later, Baldev would remember this act of mercy and it would change the course of the war. Chapter 6. The Turning Point. After 3 years, both kingdoms were tired of war. Many soldiers had died. Villages were destroyed. Villages were destroyed. Farmers could not grow food because the fields were full of danger. Arun realized sometime important. Arun realized something important. Winning battles was not enough. The real goal was peace. He went to General Mira and said, "Let me speak with the enemy leaders. Maybe we can find a way to stop this war without more people dying." Mira was surprised but agreed. "You are brave in battle, Arun, but his may need even more cords." Arun traveled to the enemy camp without weapons, carrying only a white flag of peace. Many people thought he was foolish. They said he might be killed. But Baldev, the general Arun had once shown mercy to, remembered his kindness. He welcomed Arun into the camp and listened to him. "We have fought long enough," Arun said. "Both sides have lost sons, brothers, and fathers. Let us find peace, not because we are weak, but because we are wise." Chapter 7. The Peace. After many days of talking, the two kingdoms agreed to stop the war. They signed a peace agreement. Land was shared fairly. Prisons were returned home. Prisoners were returned home. Families that had been separated for years was returned. The village celebrated. Arun returned home as a hero, not just because he had fought bravely, but because he had helped bring peace. His mother carried with joy when she saw him. His old teacher, Devras, not every, not very old, smiled proudly. You have learned the greatest lesson, Devras said. A true hero is not measured only by how well he fights, but by by how wisely he chose when to stop fighting. Chapter 8. The Old Age. Many years passed. Arun grew old just like Devras once was. His hair turned white and his hands became slow, but he was still respected by everyone in the village and beyond. Young children would sit near him and ask about his adventures. Arun would tell them stories, not just about battle, but about courage, kindness, and peace. I did not become a hero because I was the strongest fighter. Arun would say, I became a hero because I remember why I was fight. I fought to protect, not to destroy. I fought for peace, not for hate. One evening, a young boy asked him, Grandfather, were you not afraid during the war? Arun smiled gently. Oh, of course, I was afraid, my child. Every soldier feels fear, but courage is not the average. The courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is doing why, what is right, even when you are afraid. The boy looked at the old sword hanging on the wall, and now covered with dust, unused for many years. Will I need to be a soldier too? The boy asked. Arun shocked his heart. I hope not, my children. I hope the world, I hope the wood will find peace without sword. But if you even need to protect someone weaker than you, remember this. Strength should always serve kindness and gods should always serve peace. Yeah. From this story, what we can learn? The lesson part is even in modern times, Arun's stories is remembered in the village. It teaches an important lesson for people of all ages. true heroism, heroism, true heroism is not just about winning battles or being the strongest. It is about protecting others, showing kindness even to enemies, and having the wisdom to choose peace over endless conflict. A real hero fights not out of hate but out of love for their people and always look for ways to bring people together rather than tear them apart. This lesson remembers just as important today as it was is it was in the old days. Hmm, I again reading the line. The lesson remembers just as important today as it was in the old days, whether in wars, in workplace, or in daily life. True strength comes from courage combined with compassion. This is the main story, and this part is the learning part. From this story, we have to learn kindness, peace, and help to our friends, and always fight for our people, fight for our family, fight for our homeland. There do not have any confusion. Thank you so much for watching our video, and if you like our video, we can get inspiration, and this is the request to you. Please subscribe our channel and keep with us. Thank you so much.